A very good morning to all SY main English students. Today we are going to deal with our paper number 10, a study of literary forms. So let us start our today's paper. In this session, we are going to explore literary forms and different genres of literature. We will discuss it with few of the examples. So first we should focus on a form, how it's different from genre, and how the meaning is created out of this form and genre. So I want to ask one question first. Have you ever thought of literature as a great big family? It might seem like a strange image, but it is quite effective for describing relationship between form, genre, and meaning. So in this lesson, we are going to meet some of the members of literary family or literary family tree. So let's see how they functions in the literary world. So first, let us define the main three terms. First, the form. The form is a piece of writing, is simply has its own structure, how it's constructed, how it's organized that we will focus. Literary forms is a kind of a roots in the literary family tree. The genres are the kind of a branches on that literary family tree. So genres is a part of a form. The form is base, root of the tree, and the genres are different branches. So genres are different thing in the one form. For example, we take a form of a drama. So drama has a different genres: romantic dramas, historical dramas, classical dramas, and others. So this is a genre and form. While meaning is basically writer's message to the reader. So writers choose various forms, genres, which help them to express their own meanings. For example, poem of any we can say the tragedy of World War or the World War poems. It is different from the history that is written in the non-fiction work that is called history book. So poetry is different from this. So meaning was created by using different forms. The major literary forms are four: non fiction prose, the essays and others; fiction prose, novels; poetry, and drama. Non fiction prose use non metrical language, simple, ordinary language, and its main aim is to communicate facts, opinions about reality, like essays, article in newspaper. So they give some of the facts and opinions about reality, while non sorry fiction prose are kind of a, fictional thing which is also use similar ordinary language, but it product of writer's imagination, something created fictional, not reality. So you maybe you are reading the novels and short stories for the years, so it's known as a fiction prose. Third is a poetry, which use a metrical language. Meters are using lots of rhythm, rhymes, word pictures, and it create a imaginary pictures in our mind by using a figurative language, comparison, personification, and other things. Fourth is a drama that combines elements of prose and poetry both. As we have also seen, the dramas of Shakespeare also include some of the songs, some of the monologues in poetic form, so it also include prose and poetry both. It's mainly based on the performance on that stage, so that is coming to the category of drama. Now this all four are like a roots of literary family tree. As we have discussed, these are the forms: drama, poetry, fiction prose, and non-fiction prose. So this is a forms. Now let us discuss about genres. Non-fiction genres, for example, you can add biographies, which is a life of a writer; autobiographies, that is when writer wrote about his own life; history text; science books, manual, dictionaries, encyclopedias, self-help books; low volumes, newspapers, pamphlets. So these all are present the information to try to persuade or to understand or to explain reader to adapt the particular point of view. Now fiction genres are kind of the thing. maybe you have remembered those fairy stories of Panchatantra, Hitopdesh, and Vetal stories. They are and fables of Hitopdesh and Panchatantra when we are child. So this represent the fictional genre. It is a created. It is not really present in the real life. For example, the character of we can say Pogo. Sorry, not Pogo. On Pogo channel, you have find some of the characters that is created, Tom and Jerry, then Disney characters of Mickey Mouse that are created one. It's fictional one. So in literature, we can add a mystery, historical fiction, fantasies, science fiction, horror, adventures novel, classics, and many more. So this is the genres of fiction. Fourth is the poetry. As you can see in this picture, that root are the four forms, and it is divided into different genres. It is a branches of the literary family tree. So poetry includes a kind of epic, which is a very long ballad, oral form, narrative form, including a story, lyrical poetry, odes, sonnets, and many more. In drama, you will find historical dramas, tragedy, comedy, tragic comedy, romantic comedies, classical plays, and others. So these are the genres, and the forms are the roots of the literary family tree. So I hope you can understand this a whole big family of literature, which include different forms and genres, and that create a meaning when writer, poet, or any author use a particular genre. For example, we can understand here a George Orwell's example. George Orwell wanted to pass a deeply political message that power corrupts everyone, either is in hand of humans, either is in hand of the animals, either is this in hand of a communist or in dictators. So this message is very deeply, it's very serious message, but in the way that Orwell has delivered this message is very simple, very easy. Very normal people who are not too much intelligent, they can easily understand, or they can get easily this message, which is delivered by using a form that is a novel, and particular genre that is a fable, where we can say Orwell has employed animal characters, which also put this novel into category of children literature. So children also can enjoy this novel and get something meaning out of it. So this kind of I think that writers was use particular genres and form to express or to convey their message or to reach to the audience and the readers. So I hope you can get idea about difference between forms and genres. Now, furthermore, in this lecture series, we will understand what is different literary genres that we are going to study. So we will focus on the short story, non-fiction essays, comedy as a part of drama, and also we will discuss about uh, we can say different forms that we have included in this semester paper. So I hope you will understand this basic difference and the big family of literature and different members of the literary family tree. So keep learning and keep focusing on the different aspects of literature and literary forms. And feel free to ask any question. Thank you.